Louise Keller, National Training Manager for UEi Test Instruments here. We are at the 7th Annual HVAC Symposium, where I just got off the stage talking about common senses with the CO and all of the places that you might find CO in the ambient air within a house. We at UEi Test Instruments are very passionate about the dangers of carbon monoxide because we want to make sure that contractors aren't leaving their customers injured. So we debuted a couple of products this year that help us identify if there happens to be ambient air CO. One of the first ones that I would draw your attention to, though, is our brand new UEi Clip. The UEi Clip is designed to be a set it and forget it type product. So all you have to do is you pull a little tab on it and it activates it. It has about a 2-year battery life, but it'll alert you if you start getting into higher levels of CO. For example, this will alarm at more than 20 parts per million. So ASHRAE says that we can have up to 9 parts per million in the ambient air, and first responders say that they'll evacuate out a building at 35 parts per million. So we strategically place this to make sure that it's above where the ambient is, but below where first responders are going to be. In addition to that, one of the other things that we really like doing, we came out with these last year. These are our portable, these are carbon monoxide loggers. So these will interface not only with our UEi app, it'll interface with some of our combustion analyzers, such as our award-winning Kane 460. But the leave behind loggers are really nice because sometimes the environments change overnight. Sometimes there's certain times of the day that somebody might see fluctuation. So this will allow you to record for up to 2 weeks or 20,000 logs to find out if there is a spike of carbon monoxide while you're not present. We also do a lot with our UEi Combustion Analyzers. This is our ACA, our Advanced Combustion Analyzer that we came out with earlier this year. And what makes this one a little bit different is the fact that not only does it have direct reads of all 3 sensors that you're going to need, so your CO, your CO2, and your oxygen, it also debuts our brand new UEi Service Plus guaranteed for the working life of the analyzer. So you can visit our website to learn more about UEi Service Plus Guaranteed. We try to make everything as transparent and trustworthy for you when you're going to visit ueitest.com. In addition to that, we have some other products that we've been highlighting throughout the show. One of the first things that we have is we do also have another carbon monoxide detector for the ambient air. This one, though, is just for ambient air, but it does interface with an app that's going to allow you to do some short-term logging on it. We also have our INF 165C, so when you're out there in the field, you need an infrared gun. We have this one, and this one's really nice though, because what makes it different is instead of being a single dot laser, it's actually a 8-dot laser, letting you know exactly what you're measuring. Recently, we've also come out, we have our EM700 manometer that we have there. The EM700 is the perfect manometer when you're wanting to do gas pressure. It also has ambient air temperature compensation built into it. We also, because we have been working on a lot of wireless products, we came out with some wireless manometers. So this one over here on the side is a small dual port manometer that is allowing you to be able to do differential pressure. The 2 that you just saw me remove here, these are sold as a set. It's called the SPM Kit. And this allows you to not have to have long hoses when you're doing static pressure. So it comes to shorter hoses, and it's going to allow you to not have to carry all of that additional tubing. It also comes, though, with not all gas valves are made the same. It comes with the slip-on gas valve adapter as well as the traditional. And this will allow you to easily be able to do your static pressure because it also comes with the static pressure kits. One of the other products that we manufacture and design at UEi Test Instruments happens to be our clamp meter line. So you can see that we have 2 clamp meters here on the table. One of them is our DL599. Some of the highlights of the DL599 is the fact that it does 3-phase motor rotation testing, as well as a motor unbalance test for you. So this is great, especially for commercial contractors, and it'll even do watts and power factor. And again, this is integrated into an app. And the one that we came out with earlier in 2025 is our EPC. Our EPC is our everyday professional clamp meter. It has all of the features and functions that you need to do your daily job. And it also interfaces with our UEi Hub App. And our UEi Hub App is a recently redesigned app to make it more comprehensive for all of our wireless instruments. So instead of having separate apps, we've created the UEi Hub. And the UEi Hub actually really started with one singular product, and that would be what we do call our original hub. So our hub is, this is the Hub 8 that we're seeing here. The Hub 8 is designed to do all of the measurements you need without having to have manifolds, because we're finding with the newer refrigerants, being able to have the ability to not have hoses is crucial. The amount of refrigerant that you lose when you're putting something through hoses can be extremely important, especially on the new critical systems. So this set comes with the 2 wireless pressure probes that have some very unique features on them. The first feature that you're going to notice is it has a 180-degree swivel to be able to get into those hard-to-reach spots. The other is the fact that it has the pass-through port, so now you can charge the system without having to add an additional T. We also did a lot with the design of the pipe clamp, and that pipe clamp, it has a really nice feel in the hands, and it's done with a harder plastic, making it more durable for you. And if you can see right inside, it just needs one singular point of contact. So that makes it much easier when you're attaching it to any of the pipes. You're not going to get any of that ambient air that might cause you to have errant readings. It also has the air side of things, 180-degree locking mechanism on it with magnets on the back. And this allows you to hands-free put this in the supply and return. And within the app, it'll also calculate out your delta T and your target delta T. We also have included a wireless vacuum gauge as well as a third outdoor temperature sensor. So when you're trying to get that target superheat, you need to know the ambient air temperature. This is going to allow you, instead of having to go to another PT chart to calculate out that target superheat, you're going to be able to get that right through the app again. And if you've been wondering, or maybe you have seen what looks like maybe a little bit of a drone, maybe what is it, but this is our WRS-110. This is a wireless refrigerant scale with 110-pound capacity. Some of the highlights that you'll find on that is not only will it run to that redesigned UEi Hub app, it also has a display. So you can see it on your phone, but you also retain having a physical display on it. And last but not least is our A2L certified refrigerant leak detector that you're seeing here on the table. What makes this one really nice is the fact that when you turn it on and you detect a leak, you're going to see a number on your screen, and that number will actually coordinate to your leak rate. So you'll be able to track how much refrigerant you might be losing with that particular leak going on. And that's just kind of a quick run through of all of the products that we brought to the 7th annual HVAC Symposium. Really appreciate this opportunity to go over all of our products today.
Hello everyone, this is Peter Montana with the AC Pro site, and I'm at the 2026 HVAC Symposium in Ocoee. And I have with me Louise Keller from UEi, who's going to run up through a few of her products and what her company has to offer at this symposium. Good.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. A pleasure to be here. What I wanted to talk a little bit about today actually has to do with our redesigned Hub app. You may have been familiar, or maybe you haven't, with our Hub, which was a wireless refrigerant set that we had to help minimize any of those losses when a technician is checking the system health.
Right.
But we've expanded that out to include so many more of our new products. So recently, we've made some good upgrades. We've included our wireless refrigerant scale.
Right.
We've started to include our combustion analyzers, our airflow meter, and even our clamp meters that have that wireless capability.
Sounds like convenience all the way around for the technicians.
Exactly. We try to make things as easy for the technician as absolutely possible.
And where can they get more information on your products?
So visit us. You can visit us at ueitest.com, or if you prefer to talk to a live human being, you can give us a call at 1-800-547-5740.
Thank you.
Thank you.